everyone, and welcome back. Today we are taking a look at another Gundam because I was feeling a wee bit burned out with the TF, guys. So, today we are taking a look at the Gundam Zeta. Yeah, the Gundam Zeta Gundam Mark II. Created by the Titans, or if you are listening to the English dub of the of Char's counterattack, the Titans. I don't know why they decided to go Titans instead of Titans, but whatever. And then this is the version that the rebel group known as AEUG, the Anti-Earth Union Group, if I'm remembering that correctly, which is who our main character is a part of, because the Titans have essentially taken over the Earth Federation after the 1 year war, and with mobile suit technology being as amazing as it is now, they're now working on the second Gundam frame, which is this one. Technically, this is the second official Gundam, but not really, because this is technically only a prototype. This Gundam here utilizes what they called a movable frame. So instead of it being like a leg part with armor, like the entire leg was just the armor bit and the mechanism itself, this time it is a whole bunch of, like, they actually built an entire leg out of the metal parts, which is what you can see done in the gray plastic. And then that is covered by armor. So it has a more, it essentially gives the mobile suit more mobility and more dexterity in terms of its range of movements, and it allows it to fight more naturally when it's fighting, I guess. In terms of armament, if I remember correctly, I think this thing had Vulcans as well. But it also comes with this very nice laser blaster. Forgive me because I haven't watched Zeta in a while. I can't remember what the guns are called, so I'm just going to say either a laser blaster, rocket launcher, shield, and the beam saber, just because I know it's the beam saber. I can't quite remember the official names for the weapons, but here you have the very nice, I guess this would be a beam carbine, maybe. Just a nice little green sticker there in the for the reticle. It very much matches the very nice screen that they have for the eyes, the lens camera here on the back, and right here as well. And you also have two of them right here and right here on the chest for added coverage. And if I remember correctly in the show, Zeta Gundam was the first set of Gundams that had the 360 camera view. Not like the Zeta Gundam, just in Zeta they started introducing the 360 view cockpits. So if you're watching a Gundam show and you see, like, and the pilots are sitting and it looks like they're just floating in a chair looking around, that's the 360 view cameras and everything. But yeah, so for weapons, as I said, you have the very nice kind of beam carbine here. It's very nice. You get a nice little handle for holding and beaming. And when you fold this piece down, you can actually attach it to the hip skirt with these two tabs here. So you just want to lift up the arm and you just tab it in there. Oop. Tab it in there. Come on, you bastard. There we go. Tab it in. And you're kind of gonna flex the side a wee bit. So if you don't want that, just kind of lift up the peg a wee bit. You can kind of sort of get it, but you're mainly just gonna have it like that. So if you're fine with that, That's good. There we go. Next up, we have the bazooka. And this is just a very nice, very simple style bazooka. Nothing really fancy about it. I just really love the design of it. There's always something to me. There's always something about Gundam bazookas that really get to me. Like I love the Zaku. The Zaku rocket launcher is probably one of my favorite rocket launchers in the entire series. I do not know why. I just really enjoy it. I think it's the 4-barrel on the 4 barrels on it, or on the back end. I think that's just it. And you can just kind of have them, damn it, holding it, and then kind of sits like that. And to store it away, you just want to flip up the handle, or you can have the handle pretty much anywhere you want, and then you just flip down this nub here, and the rocket launcher will just kind of sit just like that. And there we go. Next up, we have this shield, and it is a very nice shield. It is on a pin here, so it rotates very nice full 360, and it has this very nice little arm grip, or arm grip, so that you can peg it into either arm. Both arms have them, and that's kind of one of the problems with this figure. It's just that you just kind of have these two garish holes on the bottom. But I mean, I really don't care about it, because like I love the design of this thing so much that I honestly do not care. Like, this thing is great. And finally, we have the backpack. And as you can see, it's just done in a very nice navy blue plastic, the same as the chest and the top part of the shield here. And it's really just 4 pieces clipped together. You just have these 2 wings here that are on ball joints, and then you clip on the back piece here. And these are actually really cool, because the kind of antennae have little added thrusters here, along with the 4 main thrusters. And they also act as the Gundam's beam saber holders. So you can tab it in just like so. And there we go. And now, and now the Gundam Mark II is ready to roll. And actually, to actually attach the gun, all you're going to want to do, take the hand, and, sorry, bad fingers, damn it, come on, you, there we go. And you just want to take the back panel off of the arm, or of the hand, feed the blaster into it, like so, and then squeeze it back together, and that gives you a very nice solid grip. And here we go. Now he is holding his beam blaster, his beam shooter, and he is ready to face off against the Titans. And if you want, because it does come with a very nice, very long, very thin kind of beam saber, I guess technically if you wanted to, you could use it as a blast effect as well. But you would need something to hold it in, because it is not it's not tight. But that's actually a really nice shot. Maybe I should make that the I think we're gonna make this one the actual thumbnail. I can get it right. There we go. I'm gonna have to timestamp this one for myself. There we go. You can just see that that's just me having fun. So for articulation on this guy, you see me kind of play around with it a wee bit. But for base articulation, head is on a ball joint, so you get a very, well, it's on a kind of a you get a wee bit of forward and backward thanks to the design of the chest here. So the actual like head connector allows you to raise the head up and down, and you get a very nice 360 degrees thanks to it being on a ball joint. And be careful, because it does kind of pop off every now and again. Wrists are on a ball joint, so you get a full 360 there. So are the arms. So you get a nice 360 there, and you also get a Suck It Xeon. Because I can't go Suck It Magnus when it's a Gundam figure. I gotta change it up. And then the arms get you can do a 360 at the bicep, and you also get a 2 elbow joints, and as I said before, ball joint at the wrist, so you get movement all around there. Now, moving up the hip skirts, legs can go out that far, back about that far thanks to the butt plate, and out about that far thanks to the side skirting. You get a very nice double bend at the knee there, and then you get very nice ankle pivot and side to side. And if you want, you can also play with the top bits. The tops of the running shoes. Whoop. Yeah. And right, before I forget, this is a 1/44th scale Gundam. So he's the what is it? High grade. He is a high grade Gundam figure. So that means if you're not familiar with the Gundam or like the model kit kind of building system that Bandai uses for these guys, it's entry grade, high grade, real grade, master grade, and there's one other one I just can't remember. I'm knighting him. Yeah, I can't remember the last one. But entry grade high grade is like very easy to build. They're fun. They're for beginners, and they're honestly really great. They're cheap, so you can like fill out your collection with certain ones. And if you really want to, you can chill out the money for a real grade or a high grade or master grade. Yeah, so for comparison, I'm just going to move him off to the side just so that you have some Transformers comparisons. Here he is next to a core class, yesterday's review, the core class Devil Bee. Adorable. Here he is next to Ransack. So, not, we're slowly getting there. Moving over. Here he is next to Boy. Pipes. I legitimately forgot his name for a second, so I just went Da Boy. Because I've been also watching a lot of orc stuff for Warhammer. So there's that. Moving you over here. Here he is next to Starscream, and as you can see, he's smaller than a Voyager size figure, which fair enough. And finally, here he is next to Commander class. There we go. And he just clears the knee. Like, he is about knee height on a Commander. Or at least on Commander Jetfire. Still have not decided on whether or not... Excuse me. I am getting... the other one. What's his name? The Who's He What's. The How's It Wise. The thingamathing. Skylinks. Saying random onomatopoeias weirdly enough helps. Yeah, so that is essentially it for the high grade, Jesus Christ, the 1/44th scale high grade, damn it, sorry about that. That is it for the high grade Universal Century Gundam Mark II at 1/44th scale. Honestly, guys, if you are a fan of Gundam, if you're just looking for, looking at your collection and going, yeah, I kind of want the in-between the Zeta and the Granddaddy, I highly recommend this guy. And if you're just starting out with your collection, this is a great one to start out with. Because not only is this thing fierce as all heck, and it comes with, in my opinion, a wee bit of a better loadout than the OG Granddaddy Gundam. I know, sacrilege, sacrilege. It just looks to me like it looks a lot better than the OG Gundam. Not saying there's anything wrong with the OG Gundam. I love the OG Gundam, but this one is one of my top 3. Actually, my top 3, quite honestly, is top number 1 is Gundam Dynamis. What can I say? An Irishman who has a sniper rifle and is the one who holds a Haro. Hell yes. The second one, honestly, Gundam Virtue. I like me and my heavy boys. And finally is this guy. Actually, no, sorry. Virtue is my 4th. Barbatos Lupus Rex is my 2nd. He is my 3rd. Yeah, that is my Gundam ranking. That is my favorite Gundams. I'm still looking for a Gundam Lupus Rex. God damn it. But yeah, so that is it for this, everyone. I hope you have enjoyed, and I will see you guys again tomorrow. So have a good rest of your day, night, or whenever you watch this. Bye, everyone.